All right, it's Thursday, November 5th. I believe it's 4 days post new moon. We are going to now take up the NGC500 series. I have 3 bars on the camera battery. I don't know how much space I have left on its memory, but we have already done the NGC400-500 series. The moon is moving quickly towards the second quarter. I am going to go ahead and capture a few select studies for a separate video, which we're going to call the NGC500-599 Sample Series, just as we've covered from 1 to 99, etc., over the course of the last week or so. We're having a look at NGC500 at this point. I'll give you the data on it. Probably going to only pick out less than 20 studies in this series tonight, given the fact that the camera may or may not support an entire exploration that I might otherwise do adventitiously. We're looking at NGC500, a galaxy in Pisces. It's supposed to be magnitude 15, but it's quite apparent on the screen. 0.8 by 0.6 arc-minute lenticular spiral. 550 million light years distant, puts it probably somewhere around 140,000 light years in diameter. We're at right essential 1 hour, 22 minutes, 39 seconds with a declination of plus 5 degrees, 23 minutes, and 14 seconds. Notice that studies have been turning up pretty consistently right there on the screen. I took some time earlier this evening to reset both the mechanicals and the digital of the mount, the Losman DG11. So we are getting good views and consistent placement on the screen. Okay, here we have NGC504 as I put my silken gloves on. It's magnitude 13. It's got a nice aspect ratio of almost 4 to 1. Magnitude 13, 1.7 by 0.4 arc minutes. It is a lenticular spiral, bridging between the spiral galaxies and the ellipticals. 194 million light years distant, probably puts it somewhere around 90,000 light years in diameter. We are at right ascension, 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 28 seconds with a declination of plus 33 degrees, 12 minutes, and 14 seconds. And in the dark, I am not quite getting things to line up in this glove. Oh, there's the thumb. Thank you. Well, I was a little concerned that with the glove on I wouldn't be able to navigate on the handset of the Gemini 2, but I did manage to locate and easily interact with the screen to find NGC507, a galaxy in Pisces. It wasn't far from our last study. Brighter though and larger, magnitude 11.2, 4 by 4 arc minute apparent size, lenticular spiral, 224 million light years distant. And you know what this means? That apparent size plus that distance means it's about twice as large as Messier 31. Probably somewhere around 300,000 light years in diameter. We're at right essential 1 hour, 23 minutes, 39 seconds with a declination of plus 33 degrees, 15 minutes, and 21 seconds. There are several galaxies in the field of view. Okay, NGC512 is a galaxy, this time in Andromeda, so a little further north than Pisces. Magnitude 13.2, selected because the aspect ratio is 4 to 1, 1.6 by 0.4 arc minutes. The galaxy is 220 million light years distance, the spiral with a lowercase ab, and you know what that means. The A would be 1 time removed from the lenticular class, the B would be 2, and since it's an AB, it's actually 1.5 times removed. We are getting a nice edgy on view right there. You can see my glove. We're at right ascension 1 hour 23 minutes 59 seconds with a declination of plus 33 degrees 54 minutes and 27 seconds. Enjoy that view as I search for our next study. Ooh, that one looks pretty bright and large. Let's go to it. Here we have NGC514, a galaxy in Pisces, but further south. Magnitude 11.6, 3.7 by 3 arc-minute, football aspect ratio. Spiral with a bar, lowercase c. So lowercase c, what does that mean? Yeah, it's not very evolved. It probably won't have a very bright core. 114 million light years distant, however, puts it at about over 100,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 1 hour 24 minutes 3 seconds and a declination of plus 12 degrees 55 minutes and 2 seconds. Rather diffuse looking galaxy gives the name nebulosity its meaning. Alright, here's a nice view and there's a reason for it. This is NGC520, galaxy in Pisces. Magnitude 11.4, 2 to 1 aspect ratio, more or less, 3.7 by 1.5 arc minutes, spiral of the lowercase a class, 98 million light years distant, puts this at about 110,000 light years in diameter. Given it being A class, it should have a brightish core. It's at right ascension 1 hour 24 minutes 34 seconds with a declination of plus 3 degrees 47 minutes and 30 seconds, quite apparent on the screen. Here we should be seeing NGC521, a galaxy in Cetus, magnitude 11.7, largish, 3.3 by 3 arc minute, spiral with a bar, lowercase bc, 225 million light years distant. It's at right ascension 1 hour 24 minutes 33 seconds with a declination of plus 1 degree 43 minutes 52 seconds. Let this one develop as I skip merrily along. Looking, oh, that was beautiful though. 522. Ooh, let me see. I'd hoped to go further than that. Back. Come on. Back. 522. Wow. The gloves finally caught up to me. Alright, 22. Enter. Yes, 2.8 by 0.5 arc minute. Let's hop to that baby. Here we have a very sweet edge-on galaxy, NGC522, galaxy in Pisces, magnitude 12.9. So on the edge for giving a good textural view, but it's 2.8 by 0.5 arc minute. Spiral with a lowercase bc, 120 million light years distant, probably about 110,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 1 hour 24 minutes 45 seconds. And a declination of plus almost 10 degrees, 9 degrees, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds. Sorry, folks, I am going to have to skip through to get our next view. Ah, wow, that's nice. It's a 10th magnitude galaxy. Ah, boy, we are seeing a lot in this 500 to 599 series of interest. Let's go to it. I only have 2 bars left on the camera. Wouldn't you know it that when you really have to just sample a few, you're going to find a lot of beauties. This is NGC524, galaxy in Pisces, bright, magnitude 10.3, 3.2 by 3.2 face on spiral with a lowercase a, 107 million light years distant. We're at right ascension 1 hour 24 minutes 47 seconds with a declination of plus 9 degrees 32 minutes and 20 seconds. Really nice core in this lowercase a class spiral, one time removed from the lenticular class with plenty of extension. All right, I'm going to definitely have to keep skipping, but I want this one to develop. I got to get over 550 at this point. I can't go on too much more. Oh, there's so many nice galaxies to be seen here, folks. Here's a, wow, what a great series of studies. You really have to go ahead and tour around with This 536 is an Andromeda. We got to look at this one. Okay, I picked out NGC536, a galaxy in Andromeda, magnitude 12.43 by 1.1 arc minutes, spiral with a bar lowercase b, 236 million light years distant. This baby's probably somewhere around 180,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 1 hour 26 minutes 21 seconds with a declination of plus 34 degrees 42 minutes and 10 seconds. If I run out of memory or battery in the camera, I will continue this the next night out till we get to the 599, but I'm hoping I won't keep encountering such alluring galaxies so I can actually get through the series tonight. NGC 565, I did get past 550, is a galaxy in Cetus, and there were an awful lot of attractive galaxies along the way. Is magnitude 13.5. I selected it because it has an edgy-on appearance in its faintness. 1.3 by 0.4 arc minutes, lenticular, it's a spiral of class A, 201 million light years distant, probably about 70,000 light years in diameter. We're looking for some sense of extension here on this 13.5 magnitude galaxy. Right ascension 1 degree 28 minutes and 10 seconds with a declination of minus 1 degrees 18 minutes and 22 seconds. I will let it run as I continue to scan through the catalog, looking for our next study. There are so many of interest, but we're going to move on. Oh, that's too far south, but it was a beauty. Ooh, here's a nice aspect ratio one. All right, this is NGC 582, a galaxy in Triangulum. First one of the evening outside of Messier 33, which I'll probably end on again. It's magnitude 13.2, 2.2 by 0.6 arc minutes, so a 4:1 roughly aspect ratio. Spiral with a bar in lowercase b. The core should be apparent. 197 million light years distant puts it at about 100 to 110,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 1 hour 31 minute 58 second with a declination of plus 33 degrees 28 minutes and 33 seconds. It is getting quite chill out. I do want to wrap up the 500 to 599 series if at all possible. Here we have NGC 587, a galaxy in Triangulum, magnitude 12.8, 2.2 by 0.8 arc minutes, nice aspect ratio, spiral with a bar, lowercase b, 207 million light years distant, probably about 110,000 light years in diameter. We're at right ascension 1 hour 32 minutes and 33 seconds and a declination of plus 35 degrees 21 minutes and 30 seconds. We're within 5 degrees of culminating at this point in the NGC 500 to 599 series. Our next view is a nebula, actually probably an H2 region in the Triangulum galaxy, I believe. Yep, it is. NGC 588 and Messier 33. 0.7 arc minutes in diameter. It's an emissive type, so it's being excited by star birth. The nebulosity is 2.8 million light years distant, a more accurate value for Messier 33's distant. We're at right ascension 1 hour 32 minutes 45 seconds with a declination of plus 30 degrees 38 minutes 56 seconds. Skipping along while you look at this one, we'll see if there's any other studies in the 500 to 599 series that we would be particularly interested in. Oh, there's an open cluster within 590, once again, the Triangulum galaxy. I'm just going to press go to. You just saw a little bit brief hop. All right, I'll let it form and then I'll reinitiate the camera so that I can give you the data on this. Okay, NGC592 is an open cluster in triangle. I'm sure there's some nebulosity. It's within Messier 33, 0.3 arc minutes in size, so quite small, 2.8 million light years in distance, which is what we suspect the entire galaxy is roughly. Right ascension 1 hour 33 minutes 12 seconds with a declination of plus 30 degrees 38 minutes and 45 seconds. There is no magnitude mentioned here. We'll have to kind of guesstimate it for ourselves. Let's have another look at a nebula in the Triangulum Galaxy, NGC595. No magnitude is 0.5 arc minutes inside, emissive type star formation region, 2.8 million light years distant, of course, with a right ascension of 1 hour 33 minutes and 33 seconds and a declination of plus 30 degrees 41 minutes and 31 seconds. Let me skip through as it continues to form on the screen. Oh, we have another study in the Triangulum Galaxy. Let's hop to it. I'll just make the jump. A couple of clicks. We can see the core of the galaxy right there. Initially formed. This is NGC598. With any luck, we will finish our studies for the evening in the 599 series. NGC598 is part of the, it's a, what? Galaxy in Triangulum. Oh, we are actually seeing the galaxy itself. It's also Messier 33. Magnitude 5.7, it corresponds 68.7 by 41.6 arc minutes in apparent size. This is a Class C galaxy, a spiral Class C, so fairly immature, 2.8 million light years distant with a right ascension of 1 hour 33 minutes 50 seconds and a declination of plus 30 degrees 39 minutes and 36 seconds. You know, we're going to call this Carpe Noctem.